Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Rayburn, just to follow up on Chairman Rish's comments, if confirmed, will you commit to swiftly moving to ensuring that the sanctions are lifted in a positive way in Syria?
Senator, thank you for that question. If I'm confirmed, I will carry out the President, Secretary Rubio's instructions to implement the policy guidance that the President has laid out, yes.
I appreciate that. And I have been concerned by some rumors that I have heard in some circles that have been repeated to me by people from the Middle East that they have heard in foreign policy circles of the administration, that one option that's been suggested is assassinating the new leader of the Syrian government, Mr. Ahmed al-Sharaa. Can you just talk about what the implications of that kind of action would mean for Syria and for the region?
Senator, I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with efforts like that, but I think that's clearly not in line with the President's intention that he stated, or his description of Mr. Shaheen in the past couple of days.
I agree. His meeting sounded like it was very positive, and that's good news. Well, again, I think one of the things that was pointed out to us by King Abdullah was that a change in leadership of that kind would create an all-out civil war in Syria that would not be good to take advantage of the opportunity that we currently have to move that country forward. I was surprised that when you were talking about opportunities that we have, that you didn't mention Lebanon in your opening statement, because I would argue that we also have that kind of opportunity in Syria. We have in Lebanon right now as well with the new leadership there. And one of the important challenges there is to ensure that the Lebanese armed forces can continue to do the work that they need to do to help clear Hezbollah out of southern Lebanon and to disarm many of the armaments that have been brought into the country. So can you talk about how, if confirmed, you would look at supporting the LAF and helping to ensure that Lebanon continues to move forward?
Senator, thank you for raising that. Actually, in my statement, I did name Lebanon as an area where there's a golden opportunity to.
Oh, good. I'm sorry, I missed it.
To build on the Iranian regime and Hezbollah's being on the back foot and having suffered some strategic setbacks, in order to make sure that those can be a region that's so that, for example, what I stated was Syria and Lebanon can no longer be used by the Iranian regime as a platform to try to destabilize the neighboring region. I think the new Lebanese government has a golden opportunity to take advantage of that, and I know that the administration is working very closely with the Lebanese authorities to help them, to help empower them to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. The Lebanese Armed Forces is part of that, is part of the plan for following up on the ceasefire in southern Lebanon in order to try to stabilize the Lebanon-Israel border in a way that hasn't been true for more than 40 years. So I think it is a very good opportunity. It's on the Lebanese authorities now, the new Lebanese government under President Aoun, the Lebanese army. They need to seize the opportunity. I think in the past, they've had some capacity problems. There's also been a problem with political will. It seems like things are changing in Beirut now, so there's an opportunity for them to move forward in a way that I think hasn't been possible before.
And so, again, if confirmed for your new role, how can you support that effort?
If I'm confirmed, Senator, I think we use our diplomacy. We use my colleague here, if he's confirmed, we'd work together to try to make sure that the Lebanese authorities have what they need to have in order to do their part of enforcing the ceasefire, stabilizing the southern border, and ensuring that Hezbollah or any other malign group can't use that Lebanese territory against Israel or any of their neighbors.
Thank you. Mr. Pratt, we talked a little bit about, and you in your opening statement talked about foreign military sales and the importance of those and how to better put in place a process that works to support our allies. One of the other areas that has been a real challenge for our allies and for our own defense industrial base has been the International Traffic in Arms Regulation, or ITAR. So how would you work in your new position, if confirmed, to ensure that we can make that process work both for American industry, but also to continue to safeguard sensitive U.S. technology?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Senator, for that question. Indeed, a fun fact about when the President of the United States nominates you to be Assistant Secretary for Political and Military Affairs, I would estimate a good 70% of all human interaction thereafter involves complaints about ITAR. Very familiar, ma'am.
That sounds right. Yeah.
In fact, literally just last week, Deputy Secretary Landau summoned me to his office at State Department, and I won't reveal the contents of the discussion, but I assure you I have a very clear mandate to deal with ITAR, and as you point out, it's very important to keep our most exquisite technology out of the hands of our enemies, but there is a lot of work to be done to make it more efficient and more effective, and I look forward to working with this committee to make that happen.
Well, thank you. I'm out of time, but I look forward to hearing more about what you think we should be doing there. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Pratt. You underlined how important this issue is. Myself and Senator Shaheen and our counterparts on the other side are able to stop military sales. We whine a little bit about that, but it's the other side trying to move it along and get stuff in the hands of people faster. I think part of it is just they have these Arcanian rules.